one of the pieces when you're talking about spending and what that's going to look like in 30 years. And I don't want to put you on the spot. I know that probably lots of people worked on this report, but maybe if you could talk about sort of what the portfolio of expenditures, I found that very striking, what that will look like in 2055, which is what you're projecting out to.
Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. And we have a nice one-pager.
Very nice graph.
Okay, good. I'm holding it up.
Yes.
I'm holding it up for the audience, people watching on video, and I apologize on radio. But if you go to the CBO website, cbo.gov, and this is our one page by the numbers. And we have one that goes for 10 years, one that goes for 30 years. And in some sense, you can see right there that on the spending side, there's basically three things happening. One is rising interest payments. And this is we have more debt and interest rates are higher than they were in the past. So our interest obligations are rising. Two is Social Security. And this is the aging of our population means that outlays for Social Security are rising. And really, that's a story of kind of the next 8 to 10 years or so, because then the baby boom generation is almost fully retired. And the number of dollars will continue to go up, but as a share of GDP, Social Security in some sense will go up and kind of plateau. And then continuing on is healthcare, and is rising healthcare expenditures, and that's both the aging of the population and also the excess cost growth that costs for healthcare rise more than growth of the overall economy. So those are the three components on the spending side.
Yeah, I just want to put a point on that for folks who are, when often people go out and say we have a spending problem, right? And I'll put a little bit more of the value judgment on it, but I'm mostly just characterizing how people are talking about this. That spending problem is, it's not foreign aid. It's not, in fact, I think you guys are projecting that discretionary spending will become a relatively small share of the overall spending portfolio. It's just really going to be dominated by Social Security, by Medicare in particular, but also healthcare overall, and then by interest payments. And so, when we're talking about spending, it's a very acute set of issues, or very well-defined set of policies there.
That's right. And you can see that in our 10-year budget projections, that already the dollars we spend on interest are roughly the same as the dollars we spend on either non-defense discretionary or defense discretionary. And the dollars of the mandatory spending, Social Security, Medicare, other mandatory programs, those are vastly larger than all of the discretionary spending.